Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me on the Black Lens. Thank you for allowing me to touch bases with you all. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your week. It's not quite midweek yet, but we're running up on it. And no matter what day of the week it is, enjoy your day, your days. But I wanted to come and talk to you all on the Black Lens today about the new coronavirus strain, the new coronavirus variants. We know that viruses are always mutating and taking on new forms. And the coronavirus, listen to this, y'all, the coronavirus has thousands of variants that have been identified. Ooh. Now listen, if we are already dealing with this and people aren't taking it seriously, imagine what could be done on an exponential level, times that on top of that. I mean, that's just, unfortunately, more of the things we don't want to see, lockdowns and the loss of businesses and jobs and homes and stability and hospital beds. And luckily, especially in the state of Texas, hospital beds are dwindling down. There's a lot of recovery. People are being, tended to in a way that, things are working better to where they're able to identify, the coronavirus in the first stages to help with the virus, especially here in Texas. But the viruses are always mutating, which is an awful thing. And the coronavirus has thousands of variants, as I just stated before. But these new strains have been found in Brazil, Africa, listen to this, you all, and the UK. And they are highly transmittable and may be less effective. Look, the vaccine may be less effective in combating them. Yeah, listen, if we went through what we just went through, I'm a little afraid. And I'm not a scary person. Never have been. Never have been. But this, medically, is something a little different. These new strains have been found in Brazil, Africa, and the UK, and are much more transmittable than the current coronavirus. Y'all, I don't know about you all, but I'm talking today on the Black Lens. There is something that can be done. Social distancing without them telling us. Because there's a laxed feeling now in the malls, in the grocery stores, and in the public, parks, and, in regular schools, and, even wherever people are now. It's just I can't say I don't care, but it's just it's not as serious as it was when the pandemic first started. You don't see the gloves, you don't see the masks. You see a lot of fighting against that because somebody told them to do that. That's that part of that no authoritative figure in the homes where you fight against every authoritative figure. There's something really wrong in that. But anyway, you all, in July of 2020, researchers found travelers from Brazil and those other countries that I just spoke to you about with the new strain. In 2021, Japan and Brazil and Africa presented to the United States the new strain. Now, we're not saying, it's anybody's fault. We're just telling you that it's here. What can we do since everybody is so lax now? They're back to normal, so to speak. Why would we be? When there's something that we haven't, literally combated, something that's very active, very strong, still running rampant, and taking a lot of lives. If not taking the life, halting and altering the way life normally goes for people. It's currently in, again, Brazil, Germany, Japan, and the UK, and so many other places. This form of the coronavirus is much more dangerous. Much more dangerous. They are now imposing travel restrictions due to the coronavirus mutating and leading to worser infectious cases. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is too much. You all, the new strain is now, guess what, in 9 U.S. states. Oh my God, are you on the list? Let's hope not. Let's hope that we don't take everything as a conspiracy. We're so laxadocial about so many things. to where we take this as a joke, to where everything is conspiracy, or it's my theory or nobody else's scientifically that can prove what I feel should be right for me in my home. No. Science trumps what you talking about. And that's how we should look at things in the sciences, and then add your opinion, your religious status, your marital, whatever, your gender, whatever that is, put that on it secondary of science. Especially when it's not a mad or crazy science. When you can look up the sciences yourself and say, hey, how many people has this affected near me? How many countries and states and cities and towns and counties has this affected? Yeah, we want to look at this in a different way, personally. Shockingly, you all, this strain is much more transmissible and is guess what? Newly spreading rapidly now in the United States. If it hit them first 9 states, imagine the rest. Especially while we're all, back to normal, so to speak, some of us that aren't taking this as if we're still in a current pandemic. This strain is much more contagious. Wow. You all, I am not playing with anything like that. We bark about a lot of other things, but this is a scenario where we should actually tiptoe around it. Walk on cotton, so to speak, lightly, gently, handling with care. This is a fragile situation that is currently now affecting 9 U.S. cities and states. Do you love your families? I know you like yourself. I know you enjoy your children. I know if you have a spouse, you loving on that. Nobody wants people to have that. I knew some people that contracted the coronavirus. They just was nonstop on a go. The whole family, even the husbands was busybodies, baby. Everything was just popping. I said, what in the world is going on? I know you enjoying your life, but this is just like some craziness. Because we're literally still in a current pandemic. They kept going, I kept saying, you guys, this is serious. Da, da, da. No, you can't tell, you ain't, well, everything. Guess what? The entire family called me a few days ago and they all have it. And I'm believing God that they're going to come up out that thing strong, because I know he's going to carry them through so that they can be a testament to other people. Hey, take this seriously. Take this seriously. Don't act like this is just a conspiracy theory. But in closing, I just wanted to share with you all on the Black Lens, we still have to take drastic measures about the coronavirus. I know it seems like things have been laxed, but you can't see the hidden families that have lost jobs. Some lost homes. Some families have broken up due to the catastrophe of the pandemic. Stop right now and think, hey, there's something stronger than just the coronavirus that has, shut down our country and in other countries in our world. So they're saying it's a stronger strain. Shockingly, this strain is much more transmissible and is now spreading rapidly in the United States. 9 states in the U.S. are dealing with it. And it's much more contagious. Oh my God. We put the mask on. We put our gloves on. We locked down. But this strain is much more. Oh my goodness. Take it seriously. Because I know that I am. I don't care who laughs when I put 2 or 3 masks on. When I have to do what I have to do. Wherever. When I social distance and ask you to give me my space in a respectful way for the safety of me and the people directly in my home. You all, so many of you are traveling everywhere, even now, because the prices are so, affordable, so cheap, so to speak. Let me just say it. But we cannot let our guards down. We can't let our guards down about something this serious that can affect the almost 400,000 Americans that have already died from the basic coronavirus. And that was a monster. And that is a monster. So add some more exponents on top of it. Multiply some more to it. Add some more to it. It's subtracting from, our economy, our families, And a lot of people's mental capacity, because people just acting like, now they telling us what to do, we ain't doing it. It's like, what kind of, look, y'all, we have to listen because it's very serious. And luckily, the numbers are going down. I'm glad that they are. But this virus and this now new virus is taking on a new form, and it's going to affect people that you never thought would be affected by the coronavirus. The CDC on its website has so many safety measures and precautions that we can take, to mitigate the spread of the virus. If you don't want to listen to me, that's somewhere you can just click and go, see what's recommended for you, what will work for you and your family, or you and your company, you and your job, you and your spouse, you and your children, you and your home. See how it will work for you. But in Brazil, Africa, and now the UK, and the UK has locked completely back down into March. This is highly transmittable. We are not playing with this in the US, and it's here now. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me on The Black Lens. Support this channel. Share, like, subscribe. Take care.